Deep in the Arctic, one man is creating terrible content from an abandoned penguin battery farm.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Tonight we've got a very special guest, the first channel I did lines for, ThatDCMendezGuy.
Yeah!
He'll be here to talk about his new brick film, Justice League 2, but before that, some topical stand-up. 48.3% of voters in Alabama would rather have a paedophile in office than a Democrat. Let that sink in. Okay, and on with the show. I'd definitely like to thank you for coming down. And for my first question, I'd like to ask, what got you started as a brick filmer? Who would you cite as a key influence?
That was a long time ago. I sort of had two eras of when I brick filmed, when I first started, which was a long time ago, versus now, from when I've returned from this huge break of a couple years of not filming at all. And back then, I want to say though, I must have been inspired by some of the early Ninjago creators, such as ThatDCMendezGuy, I'm pretty sure. He used pause framing a lot. There was Cooper Ace. There was the actual Lego Company movies and television shows, which were pretty cool. I remember watching them and being inspired. And there was also a bunch of those tips and trick videos, which helped me out a ton when actually making them. And I certainly hope most of these creators are still out there. It'd be cool to see how they progressed and everything and stuff like that.
I'm sure some of our audience will recognise those names. But now, I want to ask, do you plan to expand your Batman series into a DC brick film universe that's unique to your channel, or do you see it as part of one of the many inter-channel brick film universes?
I definitely want to continue and elaborate on my current Batman series, which has already existed in a much bigger universe. I'm probably never going to get to Superman battling Doomsday or thousands of Earths colliding to the power of Superboy punching the Earth of reality, but future Batman arcs will have impacts with consequences within its universe of Gotham and Metropolis and Central and etc. One thing I'm a huge fan of is the whole events with media around them and stuff like that. So another hero's being affected by it. So we'll probably be seeing the media outside of Gotham react to it along with the government, with other metahumans coming in to Gotham to assist and etc. We'll see how that plays out and everything.
Do you expect we'll get to see more films like Brother of Diamond in the future?
Oh, Brother of Diamond. That was very much a standalone thing that I probably won't return to. I'd much rather create stop motions of properties I like, such as Batman or my historical Ninjago series and etc. Maybe you'll see another film contest entry down the line, but I'll probably be keeping my film submissions to live action on other channels, and yeah.
Is there anyone in the brick film community you'd particularly want to work with in the future?
I had not thought of that actually. But if anything, I'll probably just be the typical dream of a stop motion I could never achieve through my small budget, through my small productions, and with a much more experienced and skilled person, such as maybe Forest Fire or somebody from the Lego channel itself, the people they hire to create these wonderful things they upload on their channel with the gorgeous lighting and everything else would be a dream for my stories to be translated to that sort of platform.
All right then. Now finally, for my last question, what is your all-time favourite movie?
Howard the Duck. This movie has some real hidden meaning to it. I'm just kidding, but maybe it does. My favorite movie right now probably was from last year, which was The Disaster Artist. Now I expected it to just be a movie just trashing the room, but it really brought out unexpected emotions and the humanity of Tommy Wiseau. This movie has nothing to do with brick filming, but it's still great regardless. Everybody should go watch it. And maybe, I don't know, one day someone will turn the room into actual Lego stop motion or something.
Well, thanks so much for being here. We're going to show a trailer for Justice League 2 in a moment, and don't forget to check out Justice League 2. It's coming to the ThatDCMendezGuy channel soon. You can find a link to the first video and ThatDCMendezGuy's channel after the credits, so stick around. Thank you, and good night.